After making Sonic Adventure 1, Sega decided to make a sequel. The only problem was the Dreamcast was failing and it didn't sell as well. So they made a sequel or a port to the GameCube, which was almost the exact same game but with a few changed features. And Sonic fanboys bought it up. It sold far more than the Dreamcast version. Sega made the GameCube the leading platform for the next few Sonic games. And Sega fanboys will continue to praise Sonic Adventure 2 as the best Sonic game, and say everything afterwards sucked. But is it really that good? Let's find out. When you first start the game, you will see cutscenes. And what is this time, you may ask? This time you see a random helicopter. What does this really have to do with Sonic, and why are there helicopters in the Sonic game that are not Eggman and stuff? Then after we hear Seinfeld music, we find out that Sonic escaped from a lame helicopter, which was capturing him. Apparently that helicopter was owned by a group named Gun, but you don't know that when you start. Instead, you see the trademark of Sonic Adventure is back. Low-budget cutscenes. Just look at those lips, and the way all the movements are just spasms. Oh my god, this looks like Chuck E. Cheese again. And by the way, just look at that low-resolution ground. You'll be seeing that a lot when you die. The first level, City Escape, is your typical Sonic level. You go fast, you try not to bump into walls because they'll slow you down, you hope there isn't a cheap death, and, well, it's more the same from Sonic Adventure. It starts off as pretty much of a clone of the snowboarding level, where you jump to gain speed and stuff. And, just like that, that's pretty much all there is to it. You skate down, press A in the boards, or in the orange things, you'll get points. It's not that great. Same with the music, the music is really bad. Just listen to this corny music. It sounds like a bunch of kids trying to imitate hair metal. And Omochao. You will get to hate him because all he ever does is annoy you. However, once you find out you can toss him around, the game gets a lot more fun. Just like Sonic Adventure 1, the camera sucks. So you'll be jumping around trying to figure out what to do because the camera is too busy having a spinny spree where it's spinning around all over the place and you can't know what you're doing. Just like in Adventure 1, there are plenty of cheap deaths that Tommy Wiseau would approve of.
Just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
You also get a heavily scripted big truck scene. It looks like it was only added just to show off the power of the Dreamcast. As in, oh my god, this game is awesome. It's also a carbon copy of the Killer Whale from Sonic Adventure 1. And it's really easy, all you gotta do is hold down and you win. Afterwards, you get another bad cutscene, which is Chuck E. Cheese quality, and then we get the most common boss battle in 3D Sonic history, the run around in circles and hit the giant robot in the head boss battle. Seriously, plenty 3D Sonic and there's about 15 of these bosses. And half the time this boss doesn't even work, because half the time you'll chide cheaply from the bullets hitting you and not hitting the roof. Afterwards, Sonic meets up Shadow in another bad cutscene. Just look at these spasms. However, all of a sudden, everyone spasms.
It all starts with this. What? A jewel containing.
Not only is this awkward character movement bad, but the military in this game is stupid. How can they mistake Shadow with Sonic? Unless they're admitting that they're both crappy recolors. And I doubt it's that, because they should be at least smarter than that. After all, have you guys ever heard of, color blindness? Because it seems like this military is colorblind. They can't detect a blue hedgehog from a black hedgehog. 1108, Chuck E. Cheese Ball Pit. apparently somebody picked a really crappy music selection, and everyone is spazzing around. Like, look how everyone talks. Bad lip movement. Spaz!
You got that?
Spaz!
The Master
Bad
Emerald
lip
contains
movement.
special powers that neutralize the
Blah,
energy
blah,
of the
blah. Who
Chaos
cares about
Emerald.
this plot?
That makes it very powerful. What?
Spaz!
Look who's calling who at me.
Ha ha ha, this is Eggman.
The signal from the
And
Emerald.
I want your emerald.
This is the Master Emerald.
This is a Master Emerald.
Dr. Eggman.
Oh my god, I'm gonna talk a little bit more. And now, I'm gonna spaz! Check out my Game Genie! Spaz! He didn't even hit it and it blew it up. That's gotta be the weakest emerald ever. Duh! I love how she looks like that. Hey!
I did
Don't
that
mess
to
with
prevent
me,
the
yo.
Master Emerald from being stolen, you
This
idiot.
is just
If it's in
bad.
pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Oh my god. This plot is just crappy. Eggman. Duh, I don't care. Oh, what the heck. This plot is stupid. Let's go to the level. One quick thing. Just to show you a cutscene from a better game for comparison, this is the very first cutscene from a 2000 Xbox game called Halo.
Jump. How did
This game has many features such as character emotion, characters moving around and not just spazzing out, proper lip sync,
we were running dark?
and
Yes.
features that you wish Sonic Adventure 2 had. In other words, this is a better game. Just look at it.
They were waiting for
Then
us
go
on
back
the
to
far
looking
side
at
of the
Sonic
planet.
Adventure 2. It's painful.
So, where do we stand?
While they decide to dump the hub worlds, they decide to keep Knuckles and his stages. These stages are bad. Same with the music. This is not rap. This is wannabe rap. Or it's music they play at Sears when you're shopping for clothes. I could totally imagine this music being played at Sears when you're trying to buy clothes. As for the level, all you do is you look through emeralds. You gotta look for 10 minutes, and it's even more broken than last time, because you know the Chaos meter? The Chaos Emerald thing? It only tells you the one that's closest to you, so if there's 2 near you, then you can't find 2 at once. It makes it even more annoying and more tedious than in Sonic Adventure. And yeah, these are treasure hunting levels. Just like Sonic Adventure. It's like they kept the bad features for you. Next. Well, actually, you're going to be seeing these a lot, because actually, this game is annoying like that. You have to play through each character's levels. So next. Afterwards, we get our first boss battle with Eggman. Well, actually, all it is pressing X.
You won't escape me this time!
Because that's all it is. And, after all, Tails is pretty much mech shooting. Instead of being able to move around and talk and stuff, well, move around and attack and stuff like in Sonic Adventure or the other Sonics, he now has to go in a mech. I don't know why. And this boss battle is incredibly easy. Why'd they even have to call it a boss? It beats me. They should have just had a number in the corner like in Sonic Adventure 1. Afterwards, and after our bad cutscene, well, Eggman,
This time I'll let you go. But the next time we meet, you won't be so
didn't Tails
lucky.
just kill you, pretty much? You're such a pussy, Eggman.
Wow, Tails,
And then,
you did it!
Amy walks in.
What are you doing here on this island?
Hello?
I'm the one who should
Turn your
have asked
crappy
that
music
question.
down.
Don't you know it's
I can't hear the dialogue. I know, I didn't add this music. This actually happens in game. This crap plays.
Hurry! I know Eggman. No good.
Shut up, Amy. You sound like a
Just
dumb.
stay here. I'll be right back.
And the singing's more annoying this time, in this version of the song.
I want to have fun too.
Amy, you should just hit yourself with your hammer. And now, for the prison stage. Or, as I call it, the first generic mech shooting. This stage consists of doing one thing, pressing B. All you do is walk through with your analog stick if it doesn't mess up on you, because my controller's messed. And all you do is hold B, move around, wait for the auto aim to lock onto you, and boom, you get kills. It makes Halo 2 for PC look like Doodle Pop. It's that bad and easy. I mean, I could have more fun just by trying to write a game called Super Press A to win, and all you do is press A and you win. Because that's pretty much what this is. And the only difficulty comes in the form of cheap death. So when you die, it'll always be cheap. It's done to make there be an illusion of difficulty. When in reality, there's none, because all you gotta do is walk forward and press B and hope the camera doesn't mess up on you. Next. One thing I forgot to mention in last review, though most people don't care, is the Chow system. Apparently in Sonic Adventure 1, Sega thought they'd throw random stuff in, so they threw a Chow system in. It only exists in both adventures, and all it does is let you raise your own Chow. There's no point in it, but you raise your own Chow and race. So if you're not into that stuff, then you won't like it. This is also the only time in the entire game where you can actually make Tails fly, because he's in his crappy robot all the time. And then once you walk in, there will be Chow eggs. All you do is you rub them and then boom, they hatch. Looks kinda pervy, but that's probably just me. You can also use this to pick up Ama-Chow and throw them around in levels, especially at enemies, which is better than actually playing the game. You can also rub trees for fruit, which makes them happy, while parts pretty much make them level up. There's no real point in it, but lots of Sonic fans are into this thing for some reason. I really don't get it, but it also has a feature which lets you use Sonic Advance 1 or 2 and a cable to transfer your Chow over to it. So in case you want to go on the trip and you still can't go without your Chow, you can do it. By the way, once you hatch them, they also get an EXP meter, where if you give them parts, they'll level up each category. Perfect for racing, but if you don't care, you won't care. Now, for the next thing, which is pretty much, well, let's just say, the same. Afterwards, the whole game just repeats itself. You get a Sonic level, which is pretty much just run forward. You get another mech shooting level, which is incredibly easy. And then, what else do you get? Another Knuckles level. And in reality, the whole game just repeats itself. And isn't that fun? Honestly, please stay away from this game. Well, actually, let's do the dark side first, one more time. Because after all, we need more Tommy Wiseau deaths, caused by bad homeostatic. In this game, well, in the dark side, all you have are reskins. Eggman replaces Tails, Shadow replaces Sonic, and Knuckles is replaced by Rouge. This theme will continue on in Heroes, but will be ditched in Shadow. As for his levels, they're the exact same as Tails. Run around, press B, have it lock on, and have it do the kills for you. Afterwards, Eggman thinks Shadow is a recolor again, only to find out that his dad was actually working on the Ultimate Life Form, which in reality was a crappy Sonic recolor. Maybe this inspired all the autistic kids making recolors. And then we get a boss battle, which is an exact reskin of Sonic's, except Shadow controls far worse than Sonic does because of his shoes. He's an absolute pain to control because the way he walks, it looks like he's walking in water or something. And you know what? The boss battle is the exact same other than that. All he is a recolor who controls like crap. And I'm not gonna play any more of this crap. Let's just do one more level for now of Rouge the Bat. For Rouge the Bat, oh my god, you've gotta be kidding. It's a Knuckles reskin. Same treasure hunting crap, same everything. To relieve my rage, I just threw around Omochao, because it's actually more fun than the game. As for this game, it's a pile of garbage! The graphics are horrible. Yeah, I know it's a GameCube game, but I've seen much better GameCube games. Just look at Twilight Princess. And then you've got music that's kind of repetitive in parts of it. The gameplay is repetitive, bland, features horrible controls, a camera that doesn't work, Omochao, just to say, hey, to make you feel retarded. And, well, one more thing I thought I'd say is the cutscenes. They still haven't learned from Adventure how to make a cutscene that doesn't look like a spaz out contest with poor voice acting and bad lip movement. All in all, this game is a piece of garbage. If you happen to have it, please take this to GameStop. In fact, after I'm done uploading this review, I'm gonna take this game to CD Warehouse along with Sonic Adventure 1. I'm gonna sell them and get back money which I can use toward better games. Anyways, thanks for watching, and subscribe for more Sonic reviews, and other reviews. But thanks, and one more thing. I haven't said this enough, but don't buy this garbage. And please kill Omochao if you happen to buy it.